Hey, it's Zenobia. I'm doing the planning tag. I plan on doing it quick because there's 23 questions and I don't like to go over like 5 minutes because then it takes forever to load up. My kids are playing in the background, but we'll try to do this. Okay. Number 1, will you find out the gender? I didn't plan on finding out the gender. The father wanted to know, and he does not know how to keep a secret, so he blurted it out. And I know, but I'm going to leave it a surprise for you guys. Number 2, do you plan on using a pacifier? Yeah. The pacifier, if my kids want it, it's available to them. Both my kids, they didn't take to it much, so, yeah, didn't take to it much, so, but if this baby wants a pacifier, they can have it. Number 3, do I have any nursery ideas? No, I do not, because I can't afford that, so, to do like the whole nursery thing, because, I have a 2-bedroom apartment, and if I live with my sister and stuff like that, there's just not enough room to do all that, and, you know, for 3 babies in 1 room, or whatever. Number 4, was I the first, middle, or last person trying to conceive? I think that's the question, something like that. No, I was not trying to conceive, so I'm going to just skip that question. Number 5, will I use hand-me-downs? Of course, hand-me-downs save you money. You know, sometimes if you don't want your baby running around naked, you can just use the hand-me-downs and stuff like that, you know. Number 6, how close in age do you want your kids? I was thinking like 1.5 to 2 years. But my kids are about 13 months apart, so that's fine with me. They're going to be close in age and growing up nice and close together, so that's alright. Number 7, will you make your own baby food? No, I don't have time. It's not like I don't have time, but just less stuff that I have to do, less stress I have to deal with. Number 8, will I co-sleep? Yes, I will, most likely, because that's what I've done with all 3, or 2. That's what I've done with all 2 of my kids, and both 2 of my kids, and I mean, they have like a playpen, or my son, he has his own bed. Here, play it. So yeah. Number 9. Do I believe in using strollers? Yes, I do. Because, right now, I don't have my license still, but I do have a van, so, I mean, with the stroller, you know, you can wait, walking around, and, I don't know what else to really say about that, but stroller is good use for when you're going on walks and stuff. Sometimes you don't want to drive around, or you can't drive around or something. You know, you want to get a nice breeze air with the kids. Number 10. Will I go back to work or stay at home? Well, I would love to go back to work. It's been like 1.5 years, I think, since I actually have worked. You know, I've been looking for work, but I've been staying at home with them, raising them, so what can you do if you can't find a job? Okay, number 11, how long will you let the baby cry? It depends on how the cry is. If it's like, you know, like a whine cry, let them cry it out. If it's like that, you know, painful, sounds like they hurt themselves type of cry, then I would like to get them right away and calm them down, because, you know, it could be something serious. Number 12, how often will you bathe the baby? I was told that you should not bathe the baby every day because it dries out their skin, and I can't remember, but I know that it's talking about it dries out their skin. My son, I would say I bathe him anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, really, because we don't go anywhere, we don't do anything, he doesn't get messy. Then the same with my daughter. I bathe them about 3 times a week, maybe, like every other day. So it's like, 3 to 4 then, whatever. Likes it. Or it's like every other day pretty much. Some sort of, for the most part. With the newborn, I'd probably do bathe, skip 2 days, bathe, something like that, depending on how dirty they get. Because, I don't want to, like, dry their skin out and stuff like that. And, because then they'll lose their whole baby soft skin. Number 13, will I use an extended rear car seat? Probably not, because my van, it has the 2 built-in car seats, right? So my son, he's big enough to fit in it. My daughter is almost big enough to fit in it, according to the height stuff that it's set. So I personally would not want to, like, lug around 3 car seats or 2 car seats, or, well, I'll have to be 1 car seat until, or this baby, let's see, I would have to use the 1 car seat, but the whole rear facing thing, I don't think so. I don't really know much about which way it, like, has to go or anything, but next question, number 14. Will I breastfeed and how long? I plan on breastfeeding. I really do. I breastfed my son for close to 3 months, and, like, I did not have enough support or help. Nobody wanted me to breastfeed, so, I feel like they were doing anything in their power to have me stop, because they're like, well, how are we supposed to feed them or watch them if you breastfeed? It's called breast pump, which I had. It wasn't cooperating, but I lost my milk. It wasn't, because I switched from the breast to bottle too soon, because they got sore and everything. So I breastfed my daughter for only 2 weeks, and I'm very upset about that, because I got an infection in my breast and a clogged milk duct, so I had to stop breastfeeding for the most part, because my breast pump broke and it wasn't strong enough to suck the milk out. So, but for this baby, I plan on breastfeeding for at least 6 months, because breast is best, it's healthier, and the whole helps out the immune system. 15. When will I introduce solid foods? I believe it is. With my son, I did it in the whole 4 to 6 months thing. With my daughter, she wasn't ready for it until about 7 months. So whenever baby is ready. Did I want a boy or a girl first? I wanted a boy first. And I got my boy first. I want 2 boys and a girl. That's what I want. Or really, I want 2 boys and 2 girls. Just to even it out. I like things that are even. Name. Dude, I don't know. Number 17, I think, is do I have any names picked out? And not really. Maybe for a boy, I might do, the whole junior thing. For a girl, I don't know, maybe something that starts with a Z, because my name starts with a Z, make it be unique. Number 18, how many kids do I want? 3 or 4, like I said. Number 19, will I do homeschool? No. Very simple as that. 20, home birth or hospital birth? I would love to do a home birth, if I could just have the baby at home and then leave it at that, don't have to sit in the hospital all that time waiting to go home. I hate hospitals, by the way. So, okay. 21. Planned C-section, epidural, or natural? My first 2 kids were natural. They were painful. I'm not sure if I want to try an epidural just to see how it is, but there are risks, I know that, but I most likely would just do natural again, even though it is painful as hell. Number 22. Do I drink while I'm pregnant? Not like hammered, but like a glass of wine occasionally. No. There's no point. I don't drink in the first place, so why drink now? 23. Cloth or disposable diapers? Disposable. Because the whole cloth thing, I don't know how comfortable I feel with that. This video ran a lot longer than I planned, but that was all 22 questions, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.